I'm the only man in this company doing so. They are not appreciating what I have done. And you are going to get depressed. I've just received a call from a friend. He's depressed at home and he's almost cannot pray, can do nothing because he received the termination letter. I'm just like, I have to do. What the heck you are doing? Why? It's just like the situation, why they have chosen 500 out of 1,000 and I'm one of the 500 who have been terminated. What's wrong? Fine. And then, depressed? For what? Is your risk, do you have a faith that your risk is not going to change? Do you have a faith that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is the one who has the key? Who has given you a grant that your continuation or to continue in that place is good for you? Who told you that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala did not give you a transition? So for example, you can take a rest for 3 months, memorize the whole Quran. Is it true? Is it true? Most of the brothers who did memorize the Quran, they did memorize the Quran in the jail. The jail for them was bad. Now everyone, oh, they went to the jail. And wallahi al-azim, they came out of the jail and they said, wallahi, if we know the benefit that we got inside the jail, would have made it in the jail from day one. They memorized the Quran and 5,000 hadith. Imam Ahmad has gone through the fitna and he has become Imam Ahl Sunnah. What the scholars used to say, whatever Allah is sending you, there is something in the Arabic language that's including 4 letters. Mihna, minha. Mihna is a test. Minha is a gift. How you can convert the mihna to a minha. How you can convert the test to a gift. And that's our deen. And that can never happen but in Islam. Others are the easy way for them, oh man, suicide. Is it true? Sweden, no, the highest level of living there, they don't have, can you believe that guys are waking up in the morning and they're suiciding because they cannot see too much troubles? That is their way. They are suiciding because there is no problems. He's fed up because there is no spicy in their life. Everything is easy. And he's like, what he's called, oh man, that has become a boring life. No spicy, no tests, no troubles, gone. He lost life and thereafter. That's not in Islam. That's not in Islam. Islam, you will be rewarded in the 2 cases. إِذَا جَاءَهُ خَيْرٌ شَكَرٌ, you will be giving good, Allahumma laka alhamd. If you will give me more, Ya Allah, I'm going to thank more. I'm going to donate more. I'm going to feel what we have started with. You are making it to Allah and Allah is giving you something that's called your own Jannah. That's making you surviving. Approaching a road that I can see. I need to go there. I have become closer. You will give me more money, I'll do something more so I can get closer. وَإِذَا جَاءَتْهُمْ مُصِيبَةٌ صَبَرٌ. And if you will be infected, if you will be tested, you are going to be patient and you are getting closer. And both is your own Jannah. Ibn Mas'ud used to say, I used to feel shame asking Allah to remove the fever I'm running. Because I know that Allah is giving me a gift. Allah is washing out my sins. Should I ask Allah, Ya Allah, stop washing my sins? Ibn Mas'ud, just raise your hand up. Like, I'm feeling bad. We can do that. We can ask Allah to recover. That's good. But they used to deal with the other part of the ideology. What's wrong? If the thorn in the bottom of our toe is raising me a level in Jannah, حتى الشوكة, as Muhammad alayhi salatu wasalam said, is getting me closer to Allah a step. Why should worry about it? Why? The problem, we are making it using our own judge, which will never be the case. The same with the 2 parents. You might do your best, teaching them. Bring the teacher, bring the one who will let them memorize the Quran. Use your whatever you can, and it might not work out for some reason. It's a test from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. It's a test from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And it happened with many of the companions of Muhammad alayhi salatu wasalam. It happened with many of the prophets. How the brothers of Yusuf alayhi salam did act at the beginning. They have ended up with prophets. But we started the story with a murder. Is it true? They are, and that's not by mistake. That's a whole planned, well planned, taking Yusuf, kidnapping him, is it true? To the woman, and their goal is just like to get rid of a prophet. And they are kids of a prophet. They are kids of Yaqub. They have grown up, they have been taught by a prophet. But sometimes it might not work out. But you need to continue doing the same. Nothing called I have to give up. No way. That's the reason Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, وَأْمُرْ أَهْلَكَ بِالصَّلَاةِ وَاسْطَبِرْ. Give an order to your family with the salah. Not be patient. Wasbir is different than wastabir. Stabir, keep being patient. Unlimited. Don't tell me even till when. It's unlimited. Wasbir means I can make it for a year, for 2 years, I'm giving up, maybe. But wastabir, that's your way. Because with your family, if you are not going to be patient till the end, who's going to be there? Who's going to take that role other than you? The two parents, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, they didn't know exactly what of the future, what Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is planning for them. But Allah mentioned something in the Quran here. You as parents were righteous. وَأَمَّا الْغُلَامُ فَكَانَ أَبَوَاهُ مُؤْمِنَيْنِ. They were doing their best. They were good. They were teaching. They were learning. Their hearts were boiling. They were acting. And they were loving their son. At that time, he's still a kid. They don't know exactly what's going to happen in the future. Is it true? We don't know exactly what's going to happen for our future with our kids. Is it true? We are doing our best. Do we know exactly how it will work out? Do we know? We wish. We hope. We ask Allah. But do we have a grant? No one knows. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, because He knows the two parents. And He knows that specific kid might be even the tool to take those parents back to evil, wal-'iyadu billah. Isn't it true in many cases? You have seen many good parents, and because of the foolishness or just like the craziness of their kids, they have started even to get away from their deen. We have seen many of what we can do. And instead of taking them to Jannah, they have taken them to the hellfire. And Allah knows that it's going to happen if that son will stay alive. And He gave the instruction to the Khidr. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala want to give us a lesson. It doesn't matter what you like. It doesn't matter what will make you closer to Allah. That is the reason all of us love kids or not. All parents love kids or not. Is that statement true? Is that statement true? No. No. We have been mentioning that, guys, for the last year. And we kept reminding one another 7-8 times minimum. What Ibrahim alayhi salam made as a dua to Allah. Ya Allah, bless me with righteous. Not kids. He would have been able to say, Ya Allah, bless me with kids. He never said that. رَبَّ هَبْ لِي مِنَ الصَّالِحِينَ. That means I don't love the kids that will take me to the hellfire. We love the righteous kids. We love the kids that will be our tools to please Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. We need to switch that part a little bit. You know why? Because if we love kids by default, if our kids will take us one day to the naked woman, we will go there. But if we love the righteous kids, we'll say, no! You have to follow me, not me following you. That's the only difference. I love my wife in the love of Allah. Not default, not blindly. Because at a certain step, she might take you somewhere else, making Allah angry if you love her blindly. And many are doing so. You will go wherever she will take you to. But if I love her because I love Allah, if I love her to please Allah, if I love her because she is Allah's blessing to me, you will never make it. You are going to listen to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala or not? You are going to pray or not? I love you, that's fine. But my love is because you were loving Allah. If one day you will be away from the way of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, you will be my first end. Is it true? What Abdul Rahman ibn Abi Bakr? Abdul Rahman, the son of Abu Bakr. Abdul Rahman did accept Islam later, after the first few battles. And they have met one another in the battle of Badr. And Abu Bakr was with Muhammad alayhi salatu wasalam, and Abdul Rahman was on the other side. And Abdul Rahman is telling his father, "Oh my father, I have seen you." He loved his father by default. Let's say it this way. "Oh my father, I have seen you in the battle, and I have never thought to come just not like and be confronting with you at all, because you are my father." You know what Abu Bakr said? We know or not? "Wallahi, if I have seen you on that day, I would have killed him." Is it true? I love my righteous kids. No, you are worrying about that kafir? Allah told him what? He is not from your family. Don't tell me even, don't claim him a part of your family. Is it true? Ya Allah, he's gonna go with the tufan, with the flood, and just like, Ya Allah, Allah told him, "Innahu laysa min ahlik." He is not from your family. Why? "Innahu amalun ghayru salih." He is not a righteous deed. Same way with the parents in the story of Al-Khidr. فَكَانَ أَبَوَاهُ مُؤْمِنَيْنِ. See how Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala did act on the behalf of your iman? See why we are saying just let's take care of our part and Allah will take care of everything. But let's do it. And Allah will handle it His own. We don't know what are the tools. وَمَا يَعْلَمُ جُنُودَ رَبِّكَ إِلَّا هُ. No one knows the soldiers of Allah but Him. It can be an insect. It can be a fly. It can be a mosquito. Is it true? Is it true or not? Yeah. What killed in Namrud? Allah's soldiers are everywhere and no one knows them but Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. But Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. A fly coming inside just like beep, 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 done. Got everything done. That's Allah's way. فَكَانَ أَبَوَاهُ مُؤْمِنَيْنِ فَخَشِينَ. We were worrying أَن يُرْهِقَهُمَا, to give them hard time. طُغْيَانًا وَكُفْرًا. They will transgress if they will grow up. That son, if he did grow up, he will transgress. He will slap them. He will give them hard time. وَكُفْرًا. He will not be the one who will observe birr. He will observe kufr of ni'mah. He will be an ignorant person. He will be aggressive. He will be rude at his parents. فَخَشِينَ أَن يُرْهِقَهُمَا طُغْيَانًا وَكُفْرًا. We don't want those two good parents to go through that hard time. And I have taken care of my own way. Although the parents might feel differently, but we will never forget the verse. وَعَسَىٰ أَن تَكْرَهُوا شَيْئًا وَهُوَ خَيْرٌ لَكُمْ وَعَسَىٰ أَن تُحِبُّوا شَيْئًا وَهُوَ شَرٌّ لَكُمْ وَاللَّهُ يَعْلَمُ وَأَنْتُمْ لَا تَعْلَمُونَ. You might love something that Allah knows that's the worst for you. And you might hate something and Allah knows that's the best for you. Why? Allah knows the best and you know nothing. We know nothing. Do we know the unseen? Do we know how the mechanism is working? How we know how the kidney is working? How we know the secrets? We know nothing. How we know why amoxicillin is not working and might be a small piece of like a few lemon could work with my son and get his whole deal recovered. You are gonna spend money with surgeons. You are gonna pay copay. You are gonna go and deal with insurance. You are gonna do so, and by the end your son is not. getting